guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm just going to be doing a kind of like a makeup tutorial for natural skin, and not really for natural skin, more like to look more natural on the skin. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to moisturize. I'm just going to be using the Somerville goat milk moisturizing cream. I'm not going to use a lot of it, just a little bit, and I'm just going to apply that to my skin. Whatever moisturizer you have that you typically use will be great. And next I'm going in with the, I don't really know how to pronounce it. I never know how to pronounce it. It's the Epielle, Epielle, I'm assuming. And it's just their BB cream in natural beige. Whatever kind of BB cream that you have, or whatever foundation that you have that usually gives you a natural finish, a sheer finish foundation, or even a medium finish foundation, you can kind of sheer it out and make it look more natural. But this is going to be ending up looking more like skin, especially like throughout the day as like it starts to fade off and everything. I'm just going to get a little bit on my finger, and I might use a little bit more, but I'm just going to start swiping that onto my face. And to blend that out, I'm going to be using the Zoeva number 102 Silk Finish Brush. And instead of like rubbing it and everything, I'm just going to kind of stipple it at first. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go in with a little bit more. I'm just going to go ahead and rub it in. And yeah, definitely going in with some more. BB creams typically offer you more of like a dewy look. I'm sure there's BB creams out there that are more matte, but for me, usually they are a little bit more dewy. So if you get oily throughout the day, you just might want to set it so it doesn't move around and like slick off your face or anything. That's just going to help it stay on your face longer. It's not really going to add any coverage as long as you use a translucent powder. So I'm just going to go in with the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. I'm just going to get it on a powder brush. This is the Zoeva number 101. And I'm just going to start kind of dusting it onto my skin. And as you can see, my pimples are still kind of peeping through, and I really should have done this before, but it's okay. I'm just going to go in with a concealer. This is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. You by all means do not have to use this one. It's just the only one that I've got that is a little bit more of a coverage, that is just going to conceal the redness of that pimple a little bit more than the BB cream. And just to brighten up my under eyes a little bit, I'm going to be taking the Rimmel Matte Perfection in Fair. And again, I really should have done this beforehand, but it's okay. I'm just going to put it just underneath my eyes. I'm not going to be worrying about making it a triangle or really heavily highlighting. I'm just going to be brightening just a tad bit and using a sponge to blend that out. And for your brows, really you could just go in with just a eyebrow pencil and just fill them in how you would like to. But e.l.f. has a great eyebrow kit for $3, and so that's what I'm going to be using. And on the Zoeva number 317 wing liner brush, I'm just going to be picking up the gel and then dipping it into the powder and filling in those brows. And then for blush, I'm just going to be taking the Ticket to Brazil. It's their bronzer by Wet n Wild. But I'm just going to use it as a blush instead of a bronzer. No big deal. You're just going to tap your brush in. This is the Luxe number 504 angled brush. And you're just going to add a little bit of color to your face. And this part is totally optional, but if you see people with glow and you want to have like a kind of glow, the e.l.f. Illuminating Kit is really, really lovely. They've got all kinds of different shades in here. They've got, mine broke. They've got a nice cream, they've got a pink, they've got more of like a golden shade, and then they've got just kind of more of a neutral kind of color. But I'm going to pick up the white on just the corner of that brush and just kind of lightly dust it on the cheekbones. So that's just going to give you a little bit more glow if you put the highlighter on. You absolutely do not have to, but it's not heavy-handed, so it looks a lot natural, kind of like just that your face is glowing.
So for all the natural girls, you're going to use the Wet n Wild Natural eyeshadow palette, right?
Yeah.
Bare Essentials 753A.
No,
It's Bare Essentials.
Bare Necessities.
Oh, I just completely read that wrong. I don't know how to read. Bare Necessities.
Yeah.
It's new. I don't know if it's new now. It's probably not.
It's still pretty new. But it's only like $5 at Walmart.
$5?
Yes.
You're losing money if you don't buy that.
Basically. So I'm just going to be taking a blending brush. This is the VH Cosmetics number 101. e.l.f. has some really good brushes for $1 or $3. And I'm just going to be picking up this brown shade right here and dusting it off on the blending brush. And what this is going to do is just going to create more of like an airbrushed look. It's not going to pack anything on. It's just going to blend it out and be kind of smooth looking. And so I'm just going to put that into the crease area. Just like that. It's not really going to add much color, but enough to give your eyes a little bit of depth. And same thing on the other side. Now this would be perfect if you just went ahead and put on some mascara and went about your day, but I'm going to make it a little bit more glam. And I'm going to take this white shade right here in that same palette and dust off the excess. I'm not going to be using too much of it. And I'm just going to dust that onto the lid. It's just going to give it a more brightening effect. It's got a little bit of glitter in it. Shimmer in it, not glitter. And so if that's not what you're into, then you can just skip that step. But see, it'll just brighten your eyes up a little bit and give you a whole nother look. And again, you can go ahead and stop right there. But I'm going to go in a little bit further. And I'm just going to take the BH Cosmetics number 107 brush. And it's just a little angled brush. And I'm going to pick up that black shade. And I'm just going to kind of smudge it out onto my lash line where you would normally put eyeliner. This will make it more of a, by using eyeshadow, it doesn't make it as like of a harsh of a line. It kind of just smudges it out to where it's a little bit smoky and it's not going to look so harsh on your eyelid. So it's perfect for like a natural look. Okay, so for the lips, I'm not even going to add any color. If you've got any kind of lipstick that you like to wear on the daily, or if you like to wear a gloss, go you. I'm just going to be using the Soft Lips little lip gloss thing and chapstick kind of deal, and I'm just going to, it smells like coconuts. And then for lashes, I'm taking the Covergirl Professional Mascara. It's the waterproof one. And I'm just going to apply that to my eyelashes. And the more coats you add of this, your eyelashes are going to look a lot longer and thicker. So you can keep it very natural and just do a very simple one layer coat, not even put it on the lower lashes. But it just looks a little bit more made up when you keep adding layers. And there you pretty much have it. You can easily make this less dramatic if you wanted to. And you can easily make it more dramatic if you wanted to. It's something that can be toned down a lot. You could have not added any of the eyeshadow to the eyelids and just used a black liner, or done the black eyeshadow and smoked out like a fake eyeshadow line and just put on some mascara. You could have easily not put on highlighter or any blush, honestly, and you could have just done the BB cream. You could have just, honestly, you could have just put on mascara and been good to go. You could have left your eyebrows not filled in very much. You could have just filled it in with an eyeshadow. There's so much that you could and cannot do, but you definitely could have contoured, baked, highlighted, concealed dramatically, and done a whole bunch more stuff to your face. So this is really taking a step back from all that I usually do in my videos and just doing something simple that the everyday girl can achieve. Anyways, that is my makeup for the everyday gal. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day, and God bless.